Okay, so in this video I will be showcasing a game that I made as part of my college course. The basis of the project was to create a game with a maze and subsequently whatever terrain you really wished. There were a few prerequisites for the maze, however. This included lights, audio, what else? Of course, all the textures. The floor being mostly water and kind of raised land was just a personal choice. I figured it would add to the overall design of it, especially considering you can then use that land to give more depth to why you can't leave through certain parts of the maze. So, now that we've left the maze, we can now see that the path ahead of us is formed using trees and broken fences. These two assets were acquired from the Unity store. The hills along this path were used as kind of more of a guideline for you to keep on the steady path and not to get curious and walk off it. A particle system is required for this project, so I didn't feel like putting it directly into my maze, as it might have just been a bit of an obstruction or an oddity within it. So I figured on a trail, or the transition between the maze and to this next open patch of land, it'd be a good spot to put down one or two particle systems just to, I don't know, liven up the areas in between. But as you can see, when we left the maze, we were immediately encountered with dead trees. To go with this, I added a load of snow and kind of darker textures to kind of complement them. And as you can see here, when we are coming up to another valley-esque type area, there's more green and in fact actual grass growing here. Also for this project we had to, well, build the sword that you see on the right hand of the screen and animate it and give it sound. So as we come to this clearing, you're immediately met with the skybox, which is of a planet and its ring. There are two audio devices playing here at the moment. One is the drone that you encountered earlier on in the game. I decided to keep this in because of the skybox and the fact that it's kind of spatial, to give it just that bit of an edge. But I also added in another audio track to go with the change of scenery and the new and just a kind of whole new world you've kind of stumbled upon after leaving that area. So here, and this is the end of the game, you encounter a pool of water surrounded by just completely surrounded by trees. This here serves as the endpoint for the game. Well, thank you for watching this short and quick walkthrough of my game built using the Unity engine.